Then Yelich did his damage during. Look, 9-game hitting streak. He's 19 for 34. I couldn't believe that Christian Yelich could have as good a year as he had last year. Josh Hader. We all know he's capable of striking out anybody except Tito Luna. Good morning, Tito Luna. Of pitchers who have thrown at least 100 innings in their career, Hader got a 15.4 strikeout per 9. That's the best he's ever. That's ahead of Chapman. And all right, so in terms of pitchers throwing at least 100 innings in their career, strikeouts per 9 innings, Hader is 1, Aroldis Chapman is 2, and Craig Kimbrell is 3. Okay? Craig Kimbrell is 3. So there you go. No surprise there. All right? And you know who's 7th? Corey Knebel, 7th. But Grandal, as I said, having a great season. And the Brewers' one-year deal is looking like a stroke of genius. He's 24th in the majors in WAR. But if you look, he's 17th among all players in baseball if you go back to the All-Star break last year. Mike Moustakas, another guy, when he joined the Braves, when he joined the Brewers following the trade at midseason last year with the Royals, he's tied for 3rd among all National League infielders and homers. 28 home runs since July 28th. That's only behind Trevor Story with 32 and Javier Baez with 30. So he's tied for 3rd with Nolan Arenado. And this kid can't catch a break with a long-term deal. Okay? Set your lineup. Always set your lineups. There you go. I got to set my lineup too. And I got to go fix the tennis courts. Holy mackerel. Brandon Woodruff, who's got 90 strikeouts, putting him on pace for 220 strikeouts. Holy mackerel. 220 strikeouts he's on pace for. Now, Peter Alonso, 17th home run off a fastball, and this freaks me out. He's got 17 home runs off a fastball. Now, that's the most in the major leagues. The next most is 15 by Gary Sanchez, Christian Yelich, and Freddie Freeman. Now, I have been saying since early spring training that Peter Alonso can only hit the fastball. He can't hit the off-speed pitches. Now, who am I to criticize Major League Baseball? But why are they throwing him fastballs at all? I mean, are they taking the position that, and some pitchers do? I don't care what his weakness is. I'm going with my strength. Now, who believes in that? I'm going with my strength, the heck with his weakness. Or do you think it's better to pitch knowing their weakness, okay? Remember the Honeymooners episode where Ralph becomes the super of his building? I don't know. I do remember the episode, but I don't remember what happened. Okay? Hey, Ralphie boy. You know, that was my favorite when Norton would say, hey, Ralphie boy, what do you got there, Ralphie boy? All right? I'll tell you what. You know what? This is amazing. I am Ralph Cramden, and Cha-Cha is definitely Norton. Hey, Norton, get over here. Norton. Think about that. The entire chat room is going to be hysterical right now. Guarantee you that nobody types anything because you can't when you're laughing. If you know the Honeymooners, forget about me and Andrea as being Ralph and Alice. It's more of a match when you think of me as Ralph and Cha-Cha as Norton. Hey, Norton. That's a riot and a half. Norton! Hey, Ralphie boy, what do you want? I can't do the rest of the podcast. Cha-Cha, that's it. You just killed me. We're going to have to do a podcast of Ralph. Would you listen to a podcast of Ralph Cramden and of Ralph and Norton? Holy mackerel. The Honeymooners, starting Ralph and Norton. We'll get Andrea in there. And we'll get Millie will be Trixie. Oh, all right. Second, I can't. This is I've never been able. I've never thought this is the stupidest podcast I've ever done. I get interrupted by the pool, by the people fixing the tennis courts, and then I come, and then this Norton thing is crazy. Vargas, he lost the shutout streak, 17 shutout innings, and he's got a 3.6 ERA, second lowest in the Mets rotation. All right, Zach Wheeler, 12 home runs and 14 starts. Last year, 14 home runs and 29 starts. Pow! Right in the kisser. Holy mackerel. Yeah, hello, ball. Hey, let me address the ball. Hello, ball. Doug Boyle, that was great. That was fantastic. That was the fun. Hello, ball. Yeah. Oh, man. Norton. I'm gonna call Chacha after this. I don't think we could ever. Chacha, when I call you after the show, I bet we don't spend 30 seconds talking. We'll be laughing too much. Fernando Tatis homered on the first pitch of the game, drove in what, 2 runs? Ian Kinsler, who I just dropped. I dropped Kinsler. I took what's his name from Milwaukee back, Shaw, Travis Shaw. Tatis 5 for 11, 2 walks, a double, a home run. First 4 games back. So we'll see what happens. He was chasing a lot of pitches outside the strike zone, about 37% prior to the injury, 27% now after the injury. And Will Myers, who's been batting almost exclusively 6th or 7th, went 10 for 35 with 9 walks and 4 home runs from May 25th to June 5th. And that prompted the lineup alter. They had to alter the lineup. He was hitting 221 with a 317 on base percentage, striking out about 37% of the time, third highest in the majors. But look, he's going to make $20 million a year from 2020 to 2023. Holy mackerel! For the Giants, Will Smith got his 15th save. Dinelson Lamet had don't forget him, 5 strikeouts and 4 scoreless innings in a rehab start. And Chris Paddock, a rookie is a rookie is a rookie. And we'll talk about him coming back down to earth. Okay? A rookie is a rookie is a rookie. Holy cow. Paddock, 1.55 ERA over his first 7 starts, and then the next 4 starts, 5.85. So he's throwing the curve more. He's letting loose on the fastball more. He threw 85 pitches, 58 were fastballs. That was about 68% of his pitches. 15 changeups. And that used to be his signature pitch, and he's not using it that much. So why change? I mean, unbelievable. Unbelievable. And Will Myers' name just changed to Whiff Myers by Malpal. Okay? So Paddock, he threw just 6 fastballs in his past 4 starts at 96 miles an hour. So they're tinkering with this guy. So if you're a Cardinal fan, the next 36 games, after their drubbing of Miami on Tuesday, the Cardinals, who are 1 game over 500, are going to play 33 of 36 games against teams they started the day at 500 or under. The only exception is a 3-game set after the All-Star break. Then they play Arizona. But besides the Marlins, the Cardinals have 4 games with the Mets, 3 with the Angels, 2 with Oakland, 3 at San Diego, 3 in Seattle, 3 in San Francisco, 7 with Pittsburgh, and 4 with Cincinnati. So this is it. If they don't do it now, they played 9 fewer games against losing clubs than they have against winning clubs. Okay? So we'll see what happens. Matt Wieters and Andrew Knizner. They haven't had a hit in the last 27 at-bats. I'm sick because I have Wieters, and I couldn't wait for him to get into the lineup. Now I can't wait for him to get out. The Nationals are 12 and 5 in the last 17. And Patrick Corbin was awful. And his previous two starts were also bad. 16 hits, 9 earned runs, and 7 2/3, a blown lead, 2 losses. Everything has made this a disaster. He had no command of his sinker, his slider. He was not good. His mechanics were off. There's nothing right with this guy. Nothing right. Okay? What happened? Oh, my God. No sound? What happened? Is there no sound? I mean, this podcast is getting crazy, okay? Yeah, Goldie ready to launch. Now, in the American League, 5 innings of 1-run ball. He struck out 7, allowed 4 hits. This kid Means got a 2.6 ERA, the lowest of any Orioles starter since Eric Bedard. Unbelievable. 6th win of the year. The Orioles now are 2 games behind the Blue Jays. Oh, my God. And the Orioles bullpen has allowed 4 earned runs in the past 6 games, with Givens getting his 6th save. And now they're talking about the possibility of trading Trey Mancini with his .299 batting average and 13 home runs. He's 27, so we'll see. He's got a better case come arbitration next offseason. So we'll see. Cashner, another guy who could be traded. Jimenez, I'll tell you what, he doesn't hit another home run. Unbelievable. The Royals scored a pair run in the 8th innings. They had a comeback win against Detroit. Kennedy got the save. Turnbull, 3 shutout innings, struck out 5 batters. Castellanos hit a solo home run. So Jacoby Jones continues to be one of the hottest hitters in baseball. A single, double. He's got hits in 15 of 16 games. He's hitting over 400. Come on. How long have I been talking about Jacoby Jones? Yordan Alvarez, second youngest player in the live ball era since 1920, to homer in each of his first 2 games. And who was the youngest? He's the second youngest, okay? Who was the youngest to homer in his first 2 games? And he's still playing. All right, genius of the day. With Alvarez, the second youngest, there's no picture. Yeah, how about that? All right, I'm going to start doing videos. That's the latest trend. Everything is going video. Even the radio is going video. Unbelievable. They're doing it on Sirius. They're doing it everywhere. WFAN in New York, streaming the radio hosts. So, Gurriel just keeps hitting, man. They're 11-3, the Astros, since Correa and Springer and Altuve went down. And Gurriel got 3 hits yesterday. So it wasn't Tyler White who homered, it was somebody else. All right. So who was the youngest guy to ever hit 2 home runs in his first 2 games? Okay. As I got a perfect face for radio. That's not it. I got a perfect face for the men's room. Gio Urshela, he had 5 home runs in 55 games between 2015 and 2018. He now has 8 home runs in 167 games. Looks like Stanton made his return to game action yesterday. He homered. They could be back very soon. They're talking about next week. And Gary Sanchez hit his 20th home run. He's homered in 8 out of his past 17, 14 homers in 35 games. Unbelievable. The youngest player to hit 2 home runs in 1 game, still playing. Who is it? Youngest player to hit 2 home runs in his first 2 games. Who is it? Okay? Youngest player. This kid, Jordan Alvarez, second youngest. Austin Meadows fouled the ball off his lower right leg. Soreness will keep him out of today's game. Tommy Pham homered for the Rays. They're 16 games over, and they're 18